Well, hello everybody. My name is Henry Tenby. Welcome to this Airliners Live show from YVR, Vancouver International Airport. It's a lovely day this morning. It's just coming up on 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's a typical summer day for Vancouver. It's about 22 degrees Celsius right now. I think we're calling for the high 20s. Certainly around 25, 26 in the coastal areas, which is where we are, and then several degrees higher inland towards the valley. Abbotsford area is probably going to be hitting close to 30 degrees today. We've got a pretty good show for you today. We're going to be here at least for the next few hours, so I'm glad you guys have showed up to hang out with me and enjoy some nice peaceful time out here at the airport. Gentle breeze. We're on runway 26 left and right today, so where we are, right side, right of course behind me, we've got the arrivals, and on the other side we've got the departures. So WestJet landing here. So just wanted to give you guys a bit of a heads up as to what we're expecting on today's show. We've got two Air Canada heavies due in around 11:30, so that's in about 40 minutes from now. We've got the Zurich service and the Heathrow service back to back, which will be fun. And then 15 minutes later, so roughly an hour from now, we've got JAL's Narita service in at 11:45 local. And then about half an hour after that, just after lunchtime, we've got the Korean Airlines in from Seoul. So who knows what'll come our way. We're just gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy the proceedings, as they say. I hope you are all doing well. I know you guys have had a lot of hot weather in the UK. We don't have a patch on that, but it is a nice Vancouver sunny day. As I say, just a little gentle breeze, a little warmer than I like. I've got my sun protection shirt on, and I'll just get behind the camera now and we can start our show. Just as a reminder, we're still using the old Teradex, so if we have any dropouts, we'll be back. I'll watch the chat if there's anything that goes wonky, and we'll bring the show back as quick as we can. So just be aware that we're aware that the show and the signal may drop. So until you hear me say my final sign off for the show, we're going to be back. So let's enjoy. Okay, guys, I'm just getting set up here behind the camera, and just as I say, just give me a few seconds here, and we will be hunky-dory here momentarily. Okay, so I'll just give a little lay of the land. I'll turn the radios on here shortly, and let's see what we have going on here. Bear with me, guys. I'm just, as I say, climbing into the pilot seat, if you will, and we'll do a bit of a tour. We've got Air China there at the gate. And okay, right now on arrivals we've got Toronto inbound. It's an Air Canada 777, the Air Canada 105. So we're just going to zip up over to capture that. So he's lining up here. There he is. You might hear the crickets. Not with Buddy Holly. These are the real McCoys. Yeah, so this heavy's inbound from Toronto. Looking good. Lined up. Coming in over the numbers. That beep you're hearing, beep, that's the navigational equipment here, the beacon. So that's electrical interference, which we do get from time to time here on the North Side shows.
Nice rollout. Look at that flaps. Looks like 90 degrees flaps there for landing this morning. He's taking the early taxiway. Yeah, so I've got another enthusiast up here with me. He's taking photos. So we're standing on the hill. It's a little bit raised over the ground around me, so it gives a real nice view, as many of you that have been with us before at this show know. So they just switched, actually. When I arrived, they were on 08s, and as I was setting up this morning's show, they switched over to 26 for us. So that was a bit of a treat, a welcome treat, I must say. Although, you know, I really don't mind if we're on 26 or 08. They're both good here from this spot. You can hear that beep. That's the beacon, the rotating beacon. We're getting the electrical interference from that. As I say, we're aware of that. It's nothing we can do about it, but it's not something that's actually on our end that's causing that. I'm just trying to get my chat up for the YouTube. So yeah, YouTube crashed, so I've lost my YouTube here temporarily, so I won't bother messing with that. I'll focus on the video. So yeah, I'm sorry I'm not in the chat, guys, because YouTube has crashed on me, so I can't see the chat, but I will endeavor to get that up as soon as I can. And I'll turn on the ATC radio here in a second, kind of once I get comfortable. Get nice and close here. So we've got a generic, looks like an A330 there in the background. We'll have a look at the registration in a bit. It might be one of those Portuguese. It could be Air Canada's new aircraft. Hard to say, but we'll get to it. I do know that it's sitting there nicely, and we'll figure out who owns that. I haven't seen it here before, but I guess it's a recent arrival from the overhaul shop and the modification shop, the cargo door modification shop. Bit of heat distortion, naturally, just because of our warmer than usual temps. At least we don't have any rain to contend with this morning, so that's a nice bonus. Okay, I've got the chat back up, guys, so thank you very much for that. Who have we got with us today? Okay, so super bright, so it's hard for me to see my screen. So we've got Terry Edwards, Phil Sellers, Bart. Who else is here? Matt Smith. Thank you guys for joining us. So yes, this chat is everybody greeting everybody. Nika Hotel, is that still the Aircan we can hear now? I guess it is. I think it probably is. He's taxing, or where did I lose him? Yeah, no. We are hearing the Air Canada. So he just he's sitting right there. So hi John Feza, Sam Huckaday, good evening, hello. Hello Terry Edwards. So yeah, as I say, I'm just getting into the stride of things right here, see what we've got on the inbound. Nothing right now, actually. So let's now go have a look at that A330 that we've got sitting here. Okay, so obviously we've got a Korean. That's our from Mexico. Does a cargo inbound service from Mexico, Guadalajara usually, and so that might depart during our show. You never know. And now let's have a look at that A330 that sitting here on the field. Generic. There it is. So as you can see, well, I thought it was a cargo bird. I'm wrong. I thought, yeah, the goofy paint job with that band around the front is peculiar, to say the least. Strange, isn't it? Pepsi Cargo, yes, exactly. Good name for a company. Well, it could very well be a cargo machine. Let's just see if we can get the ident on that. So I've got the camera zoomed in. I can't read it. Maybe you guys can and tell me what it says, because my screen's just too small to see what the ident is on the aircraft. Again, one of you guys, if you guys can chime in for us and tell us what we're looking at, that would be awesome. Let's see. Okay, well, we have an inbound. We have a Calgary service, Air Canada's flight 209. He's a ways out. He's probably about 2 minutes, 3 minutes out. He's just setting up on long finals here. And, oh, but we do have a little cargo bird coming in. Stand by one, guys. Why is it right? Oh, hang on. Pacific Coastal, they snuck in. Beach 1900. Regular model, not the D model with the stretched upper deck. So that was a unusual arrival for this side. Usually they go to the other side. It's a bit of a treat. So our Air Canada is now lining up. Hey, £5 donation. Thank you very much, Tim Friedrich. You're enjoying the stream. That's awesome. Much appreciate that. So let's get our Air Canada Max in frame. He's now just on short finals. Let's have a look. There it is. As I say, this is our Calgary service. So he left Calgary 1 hour ago. Here he is. The plane full of people. Bit of heat distortion. There. So he rolls it out. Is he going to take the close taxiway? Yes, he is. Pretty sure about that. That was well done. Air Canada earning their keep here in Vancouver this morning. That's certainly not a problem. Okay, let's see if we can get our radios turned on so we can... Greetings from Germany, Klaus Mittman. Says stay safe. We will. We're going to make sure we don't get too much heat here. I've got my water with me. I'll be staying well hydrated. Got my suntan lotion on. So definitely we're going to be staying safe. And let's just have a look what's going on here. Air Transat 321 is on final. Thank you very much for that, Phil. You are a gentleman. He's a bit a ways out. I do have visual contact. He's probably about 3 miles from the field. So where was I? Okay, I'm just gonna. Sorry, I was looking at the iPad for the arrival here. The Transat. So yeah, this is the Transat 770 from Montreal. He's now setting up. And let's bring the radios on.
003, taxi by Echo Delta 7. 003, Echo Delta 7.
There's our Transat, looking good. Set up nicely. Notice when I point the camera in the easterly direction, we get that beacon electrical interference. So it doesn't seem to be so bad unless we're pointed due east. Focus issue. He's going to take the close taxiway too. No reason not to, really. We've got a aircraft on finals, guys, so I'm just going to pull the camera back so we can go get that as well. It's short finals, actually. He is short.
153, Tower, Delta 5 or Delta 7, line up runway 26 left. Delta 5 and we'll line up left 153.
This is our, it seems to be Zurich. No, that can't be Zurich. Something else.
681, Echo Victor, down, hold short of Alpha.
It's a C series. Canadair, Bombardier, whatever you want to call it. I'm not a big fan of the Airbus 220 designation myself, but to each his own. I mean, Airbus, of course, purchased this program from Canadair Bombardier, so they renamed it from the C series to the Airbus 220, for those of you that aren't aware. So guys, we've got this is our Zurich, our Air Canada Zurich service that's now like right here. So we're just gonna, again, sorry about this. You might want to put your seatbelts on because of all this back and forth. But this is our Air Canada Zurich.
405, clear direct approach, runway 26 left, keep speed up, number 1.
Pretty good action to start the show. I can't complain. Let's go have a look at those brakes at work. Yeah, it's pretty good back-to-back action for us.
That's 770 ground. Continue by Lima to the east. Okay, Lima to the east.
Nothing on the final, so we can just follow this guy in. So he's as good as any aircraft to follow. We've got a WestJet inbound, WestJet 109. He's also setting up on pretty quick finals, so I'm going to pull the camera around for us, guys. Yep, thank you, Phil, for also the heads up on the inbound WestJet from Cowtown. He should be in frame. There he is. We'll go zip in and get him. Because it is high sun, of course, we do have the we're backlit, but the action makes up for it.
355 Kilo Charlie, ground 1.26 knots, Delta 3003 departure.
Does anybody know those guys? I like it when you can get so close you can almost see the the faces of the pilots.
10, contact departure in the air from Delta 7, clear takeoff on 126 left. Clear takeoff from Delta 7, we'll contact departure airborne,
So WestJet taking off on the other side, so we can hear on the radios. See if I can give you guys a bit of a view of that so you can have a flavor of what that looks like. We've seen it before. We've seen it before, guys. They usually get airborne around the tower. So let's just see if that happens. We'll just keep our camera in place. See what happens. Oh, crikey. Yeah, I lost him. I think I lost him, guys. Yeah.
3069 ground, push back to your discretion. 3069.
Yeah, that was a late departure. So, WestJet is taxiing in. The Air Canada as well, double taxi in, guys. I'm just going to check my flight radar to see what we've got on the inbound. We've got an Air Canada 553 inbound from LAX lined up here. He'll be our next arrival. So let's pull the camera around and check him out. There he is.
855 Kilo Charlie, contact departure in the air from Charlie, clear takeoff on 126 left.
It's a Max, 737 Max. bad landing. Well, we've got another one here right behind him, so I'm just going to zoom out and pan around again. I don't know which flight this is, but once I've got it set up in frame, I'll have a quick peekaboo at the flight arrival. This is our Heathrow service, guys. Air Canada 861 from Heathrow. So it's a 7-8. Good. Nice stuff. I'm just going to take a gaze over to see if we've got something else here, guys. On approach, not that I can see, so... So, meanwhile, we've got our Max taxiing back. Thought I saw him. Yeah, there he is. See, if it's a cloud, solid overcast day, we would have diffused light, and instead of being backlit, the aircraft would be lit on both sides. So, because it is severe sun and we're facing right into the sun, we do have this backlit situation here. But c'est la vie. Oh, he's on this side, coming to, yeah. There's our Air China in the background, the triple. Our ANA, which arrived just as I was setting up for the show. So we missed that arrival, unfortunatunfortunately. So we just got a clearance to land. It sounded like Korean, actually. No. Well, this is Delta Airlines inbound from Minneapolis. It's an A321. Delta Airlines flight 483. So that's what we have next on deck. Thank you, number one, Tasker 01. You say the lighting looks okay on the screen. I'm glad that on your screens it's acceptable. Thank you for that. What you can hear on the radio, the Max is waiting for his parking position. Yeah, so the max, I guess he's waiting for somebody to push, or he's waiting for gate agents. So he was on the radio asking what's going on here. He's got a plane full of hot passengers. Hot as in sweaty. So let's have a look here, guys. Who else have we got in the chat? Captain Oatwright, thank you for joining us. Paul Brooks, Douglas Moon. Who else do we have here? Addy Pashby, hello, thank you, welcome to our show. Let's have a look at our runway situation here, guys. Yeah, this is our Minneapolis, although I don't see it. We've got the Delta Airlines 483 from Minneapolis. Shows as being right here in front of me, so it must be on the other runway, guys, because I don't see it. That must be a south arrival, unless I'm blind. Oh! Hey guys, I've got visual contact with our Delta Airlines 8321 from Minneapolis. So we're going to bring the camera around to him. He's made an appearance. There it is.
Golf Lima, Heavy just lining up now. He's departing. On a pad Bravo. All ready to depart. In the clear takeoff, assuming pad Bravo, track westbound south of runway 26 left. South has traffic on the slide, and we'll say no. Should we go? Roger, and deliver your flight.
We have an Air Canada Heavy on the departure. See if that makes. I want to set my camera up over on the for the northbound or the south side departure. We might just find him right here. Well, I'm scanning, guys. I think we have an Air Canada Heavy departing south side. There it is. Gear up, guys. There goes the gear. Nice gentle, it's got an A340 climb on it. Heavy and underpowered, baby. Like, you know, in the olden days, the 707s and DC-8s used to climb like that. Very a flat angle of attack.
Charlie Bell, Parker.
So here's our Delta. Delta Airlines is now making his way to the gate.
Caution to the wind with the 200 knots from Delta 7, clear takeoff from runway 265. Delta 7, clear takeoff, 265, pass the 30. 996 tower, Delta 7, line up runway 265. Tower, takeoff and Zulu is on the visual for 265. November 62, Papa Zulu, Vancouver Tower, altimeter 3003, number 1, runway 26 left. Papa Zulu is to the land, Papa Zulu did not say clear to land, I said number 1.
There we go.
Papa Zulu is number 1, 36 left.
That was a good clarification there, guys. He was number 1. He is not cleared to land. Yeah, that's what ATC is all about, right? Being super clear. If there's any doubt, of course, repeat. So we've got a dash 8 or Q400 here.
J4 now.
Landing.
So where are you planning to do this inspection? Arizona 60, Saab 340 ahead is runway heading. Contact departure in the left turn. Well, 15 off on me. Left. 15 off,
Sounds like we've got a few aircraft that aren't hearing the instructions too clearly this morning. Radio issues.
Charlie, Vancouver Tower, takeoff forever at your discretion. Runway 26, Delta 3003, taxi via code and call for Delta 7. So the current Gulf code here, and 3003. For Delta 7. Copy Delta 7.
Nothing on approach right now. Well, there is, but it's a bit far out. Just going to the horseshoe. Let's see what we got here. Ronnie Middlehurst, thank you very much for the £1 donation. Every little bit helps, guys. So if you'd like to make a small donation or a medium-sized donation or a large donation, they are all very much appreciated. We've got a lander here on my side. So let's have a look, guys. I'm just going to pull the camera around.
Now proceed Alpha cross runway 31.
This guy snuck in on me. United Airlines bus. As I say, he snuck in.
Aircraft 342, holding quarter to it. 201, Aircraft 342 ground. Taxi by Juliet Hotel Delta Delta 7. Juliet Hotel Delta Delta 7, Aircraft 342. 07 on, altimeter 3003, clear to line runway 26 left. And 73. Charlie, okay? Negative.
Sorry guys, I've got an iPad issue. I'm just getting my connection to the iPad going so I can reestablish what's going on through the flight radar. So I lost that. There we go. Okay, I'm back. I'm back with the iPad, and we now have Air Canada 343. It's a MAX inbound from Ottawa, and it's setting up on approach here. So we'll get him shortly. And what's going on here? They're dragging a 7-8 around. Being repositioned here. So as I say, we've got a Air Canada 343 setting up on finals here. We'll point the camera around here momentarily. Cindy Cuevas, thank you very much for the $5 donation. That's really appreciated. Thank you very much. And here's our lander. As I say, this is inbound from Ottawa. It's a MAX. No squeaky brakes and no burnt rubber this morning. There's nothing like the smell of burnt rubber in the morning with your coffee, but not happening this morning, but I'm sure we'll get a taste of that at some point. Nothing on the approach, and I'm going to follow our United in guys because he's kind of right in front of me here. There he is. You can see ANA at the gate.
3-4 ground, Roger.
Robert Maynard, thank you for your $10 donation. That is really generous and really very much appreciated, Robert. I hope you're enjoying hanging out with us this morning here at YVR. I hope you're all enjoying hanging out with us here at YVR this morning. I am having a good time. The air is good. Nice action. I'm not getting saturated. So definitely things are going better than they have on other rainy days. I hear engines, so something must be departing on the other side. I'll keep my eyes peeled. I'm just going to pull the camera around, guys, because I suspect he's going to V1, V2 right about there. Just in case. Yeah, he's on the roll. This is a Vancouver Calgary flare on the roll, guys. On the roll. Yeah, there he is. Nice catch. So in 1 hour, he will be in Calgary with another 100% load factor.
Vancouver Tower, go
Okay, we'll just pull the camera back down to terra firma.
You're still calling yourself a medevac, or are you a medevac?
And we've got a pushback in progress here. We're actually doing a tug disconnection. And let's see what we have here on the pushback scene. There it is. Okay, it's another United. So let's see if we've got him. Yeah. This is the United 2462 A319 heading to San Francisco. Just starting engines. So that's awesome. So Tyler Travel Tube says plane finder doesn't have the data for the flare flight. That's interesting. Flight radar does. As I say, that's what we're using here this morning. So they didn't let me down. Thank you, Steve T. And Philippe Alamazani, thank you very much for the. I apologize for the. It's ZAR 180. I'm not familiar with that currency designation, but it is generous, and I thank you so much, Philippe, for that. Thank you for joining us. Awesome, and I'm glad you're here. Let's have a look. I'm just going to have a gander at my flight radar to see if we've got anything on immediate finals. On the south side, we've got a Vancouver, Ottawa 787 Air Canada 342 departing. He's next. He's lining up right now, so we'll catch him. Hey, Robert Maynard, thank you for the 10 gifted Airliners Live memberships. You are a rock star.
Julie, November, that traffic outbound is now at 10 o'clock in a mile and a half obstruction Beaver 200.
Super generous of you. So, let's catch our Ottawa.
Julie, November, approved to 2108. Sorry, that's 5205, traffic 10 o'clock, mile obstruction 185, 500 attachment space.
I can hear the engines, guys. I can hear that 787 roaring. This is the Ottawa flight. This is the 342 to Ottawa. We're going to see him here any second. He's going to make a performance right before our very eyes. There he is. Awesome. That's great that Air Canada is running a 787 to Ottawa. They've got a heavy load this morning. So, yeah, business is good. Really nice to see. That is magnificent, guys.
203 ground runway 26 left, altimeter 3003, thank you, by terminal.
Oh, here's our United. So let's come back to terra firma, and this is our San Francisco departing right before our very eyes. No pun intended. Where is he? Where? Yeah, there he is. Good thing I've got my suntan lotion on, guys, because it's definitely warm. Definitely warm. But again, nothing like what you guys had in the UK, right? We're about half what you guys had. You guys were in the high 30s, low 40s. We're in the mid 20s right now. So I'm not going to complain. Not about that. Okay, $20 Australian donation from Kez RJ, who says, thanks for all the great streams. Good morning from Eastern Australia, 4:40 a.m. Wow. Well, you must be baking. Well, no, it's your winter, Kez, so you're going to be baking. Well, I'm not sure if you're in the desert, though. So if you're in the desert, it could still be very hot. But thank you so very much for that donation, that Australian $20 donation. That is mega, mega kind of you. Philip Adam, hello from Poland. Thank you very much for your £10 donation. Also very, very kind of you. Nikki Dalton, £1.79. Thank you very much for your donation too. We've got a lander here, guys, right in front of us, so I'm going to be quick.
2462 ground taxi by Juliet Hotel Delta Center.
This is Calgary, Vancouver. Max. 737 Max. Bit of wing flex, wing bounce. Such a calm day. There's really not much wind, nose wind here, so they're able to make the immediate taxiway there, which is good. Yeah. Tom Hughes says this is GEHI from Calgary, 4 years old. Quite a new Max. Indeed. So we've got a reminder to not use the cap letters. So if you guys could just comply with that, that would be awesome. Thank you, guys. ZAR South African Rands. Okay, thank you for that clarification. And again, thank you for that donation. On the approach here, we have Dallas-Fort Worth, American Airlines. Let's pull the camera around. He is right here, guys. And then we're going to check our battery status. We're at 56%, so we're cool. It's all cool. Oh, welcome to Vancouver from Dallas. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm enjoying this, as I always do, especially so when the weather cooperates. So I am just chilled, relaxed, soaking up the action, getting some vitamin D. I'm enjoying hanging out with you guys. This beautiful sunny summer's morning here in Vancouver. YVR. Oh, we have something on finals, guys, and it is big. It is, well, it's going to be right here, guys, so there's no time to mess around. I just got to get in position so as not to flub this.
Takeoff 203, Tower, stand by, heading in South Tower gives other tower gives you something different, and contact them in 12565.
Push out of tower, stay runway heading code 203.
United 2462, Vancouver Tower, gives you a Delta 7 in 265.
Isn't that cool? Japan Airlines 767-300. I did not even know these were in service up until a week or two ago. I thought these old girls were retired like years ago. So the fact that they're running these 767 Classics into Vancouver is just fantastic. It's like the 747-400 almost. I mean, these most airlines have retired their 767 classics. Air Canada's didn't survive the pandemic, sadly. But kudos to JAL for running their 767-300s, especially to Vancouver. What a mega treat. We've got an Edmonton arrival on finals here, guys. It's a 737 MAX. It's Edmonton Air Canada 239. Bring the camera around. Hey, Philip, Adam, thank you again for that 20 pounds. I will read your message in a second as soon as we've got this MAX captured. We've got this MAX on pretty short finals, so just going to yank the camera around and we'll put him in frame. There we go. This is again Air Canada 239 inbound from Edmonton. There's the radar beep, or the beacon beep. That beep, beep. Nice. Guys, I think... Oh, hang on. Let's get the JAL. Let's get the JAL. JAL is our treat this morning, so he deserves to be center frame. Nice to see. Such a pleasure. I like my aircraft old and classic. Yeah, new ones are nice too, but the classics are really where my heart is. Air Canada just acquired some 767-300s for cargo conversion. We've talked about them in previous shows. Yeah, and Air Canada's had them converted to cargo, I guess by Betic Aviation in Tel Aviv. So already a couple have been delivered to Canada. I've not yet seen one. What's the reg on this guy? It's going inside the horseshoe. I think we have a large movement coming on the south side. Yeah, FedEx possibly might depart for us, so I'm watching that, guys. And hey, back to Philip Adam. Thank you for your 20 pounds donation. That is very, very generous of you. Philip says, hey, thank you for putting all this hard work on these streams, and I wanted to give you this. And also to the Polish guy in the chat, let him know that I can't speak good Polish. Well, I think very few of us can, so. But again, Philip, thank you so much. Max patiently making his way to the gate. radios have gone a bit quiet. Let's see if there's any update from the south side. Not really. We've got a Q400 on approach here.
November 681 Echo Victor, Vancouver Tower, good day. Contact departure in the turn from Charlie. Clear for takeoff, runway 26 left. On Echo Victor, affirmative. Contact departure in the turn.
So this is a Seattle arrival, guys. Q400 inbound from Seattle.
Vancouver ground, WestJet 166, gate 26, ready for pushback and start. WestJet 166 ground, pushback out of start. Pushback out of structure, WestJet 166.
Let's go check the cockpit. I think because it's so warm, our camera battery is preserving its strength a bit longer than normal, which is cool. Good thing. Right now we're at 48%, so we're still good for a while here before we need to do a battery change. Can you guys hear a little bit of the wind hitting the mic? I mean, nothing serious, but it's there. It's just gentle. See, when I point the camera to the east, direction of the east, we pick up that rotating beacon noise interference. Lots of heat distortion there. Okay, we have something setting up on finals here on YVR's runway 26 right. Let's see who that is. Okay, guys, we have... This is the Montreal Air Canada 303, 737 MAX, coming in from Montreal, setting up on finals here. Thank you, Phil, for that as well. Somebody asked, why is the airport code for Toronto YYZ? YZ, correct. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know the answer. YVR for Vancouver, of course, makes perfect sense. You know, VR, Vancouver, but YZ for Toronto doesn't make sense, but there must be a reason. Oh, that's nice. Wing rock. Bit of crosswind. Oh, nice. post taxiway. Well, there goes Air North on the other side, guys. I'm not going to jerk the camera around because I was too late for that.
West 112 ground, subject pushing up gate 14, push back out of discussion.
He taxied right to the end.
Ground, west at 166, push back to start.
Wow.
West 166, ground on correction altimeter 3002, taxi via Lima, Julia, Hotel.
So Robert Maynard writes that from Google, the Morse code railway stations along the Canadian National Railway had two-letter identifiers. The code for Moulton, Ontario was YZ, which is where Pearson is located today. Well, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Yeah, I suspected it might have something to do with the old railway codes. That's true. Okay, guys, we got an arrival. This is Toronto, Vancouver. A321, flight 107, Air Canada. Snuck in on us. Nice rollout. Yeah, Sneaky Devil snuck on. I didn't see him actually, and I didn't see him on the flight radar. It was nice that we still managed to catch him. Didn't miss him. We've got a Q400 on approach. Air Canada 8368 inbound from Fort St. John is setting up on approach for us on our side here. So that'll be in a moment or two. Dragging a max. Gate change. Thank you, Holly. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream this morning, this evening. As I say, it's a nice day in Vancouver. Beautiful. Don't know where this guy's going to. Oh, here comes the Q400. So let's just pull around, get into position.
712, runway 3002, taxi by Echo, Delta 7.
Fort St. John. going quick. Time is flying past pretty quick this morning. And wow. It's already, what time is it? Yikes, it's 11:45. No, it's 12 noon. So we've been live for a little over an hour. We've got another Q400 here on approach. Short finals. Portland. Inbound from Portland. What else? I just saw something. Hang on. Yeah. That's it. That's a fair bit of activity this morning here at YVR. Super Smack 10. It's my dad's 60th birthday. Can you give him a shout out? He's Daryl. Hey Daryl, happy birthday, Daryl. Happy big 60th birthday. That's is a landmark year. It's a great day to have a birthday too. So happy birthday. May your year ahead be a terrific one. Good health, much success, and happiness. What's going on? Oh, I guess I don't know where he's going, but we have a lander here, guys. This is Winnipeg, Vancouver, Air Canada 297. It looks like a 319, so. Yep, there it is. Air Canada, it's a 320. Flight 297 from Winnipeg.
From Delta 7, clear for takeoff, runway 26 left, and copy Bullet departure when airborne. Jet 712, vehicle over tower, good afternoon, at Delta 7, line up and wait, runway 26 left, and then assisted altitude, climb 3,000, also change. 722, this is left, at Delta 7, climb 3,000, up 2,000, then to that change, Jet 712, regional correct.
Nice classic Airbus. Been in service with Air Canada for, well, since, you know, Air Canada and Canadian have had these since the late 80s. So it's 30 years. They're not exactly spring chickens, these aircraft, and they're still providing great service.
Push it 482, runway 26 left, limit 3002, taxi by Echo, Delta, Delta 7.
I enjoy flying on 320s. I mean, they're a bit of a generic airplane, aren't they? But, I mean, they are a highly successful airplane. Airlines make money with them. So WestJet's departing on the other side, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I looked at my flight radar just to see quickly what was happening on the field. So again, we're looking at the Winnipeg arrival here. This is from Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's about a 2.5-hour flight from Vancouver. We got a Q400 landing. I might just be able to get him for us. Yes. Just in the nick of time. Sorry guys, sorry.
I got 297 ground, active by 17.
So he's taking the Lima taxiway. Nothing on short finals. Just the general, you know, we've had the standard Vancouver stuff, right? So Sam Loeski says, man, this is the closest I'm going to get to Vancouver this year. I wanted to visit my mom this year, but I can't do it. Well, hopefully you'll be able to make it out here at some point. Of course, summer is always the best time to visit Vancouver for obvious reasons. But hopefully we'll see you here in Vancouver soon. Bit of high cirrus just moved in. Cloud. No problem. I like it. It just notches the heat down a few degrees. So that's all good. And now, I'm not sure if I got this. Kevin D, thank you for gifting 20 Airliners Live memberships. That is very...
Good afternoon, that's Alpha 7 line up and wait, runway 26 left, and then at descent altitude, climb 3,000, bounds unchanged.
That is very generous of you, Kevin. Very generous. Thank you so very much.
Russia 42, Vancouver Tower, good afternoon, that's Alpha 7 line up and wait, runway 26 left, and then at descent altitude, climb 3,000.
Okay, what have we got going on, guys? Got a WestJet on the other side, so nothing too earth-shattering. Battery's at 34%, so we're kind of still okay for a bit here.
Takeoff, 26 left, 1.2 turn.
Russia 42, Roger.
So LightJet says we have a 777 coming soon. So Rika, you're enjoying the show. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that you are enjoying this. Although if you have to sleep, we will see you here hopefully the same time next week. Again, I should remind everybody that we're in the process of switching equipment, our streaming equipment. And we're switching from Teradek to a new company. And we're doing the teething on the new company's streaming equipment. So once we've got that up and running, we're going to have some exciting pop-up shows, you know, different locations. Well, I should say, no, not different locations, different times. So we will have different traffic, like a nighttime show, early morning show. That's all possible with our new streaming deck that we're putting online right now. So bear with us. That is going to be exciting and fun.
105 tower, early true is approved from Charlie. Clear for takeoff, runway 26 left.
Cool. He's going to take the Lima taxiway. Yes, he is. So So yeah, that's the Lima taxiway, guys. I'll have to remember that. That's the name on that. Matthias N, welcome to Premium Economy. Thank you for upgrading your membership to Premium Economy. Welcome aboard. So what have we got on approach? We've got Air Transat 930 in from Toronto lined up right now. So I'm going to move our camera around. This is again Air Transat flight 930 on finals from Toronto. Our second Transat flight of the morning. So good stuff. Bit of squeaky brakes. Yeah, I think I heard my first brake squeak of the morning. But no burnt rubber as of yet. We've got two here stacked up. We've got the Q400. This is our Portland inbound Air Canada. And behind that, we have a heavy. We've got our Frankfurt Air Canada. So we've got a double approach here, guys. Double approach. And let me check my battery. We're at 30%, so we're not critical yet. But after this Frankfurt, we might just do our battery change just to be safe. So there's the Frankfurt, and here's the Portland. So we're gonna go get the Frankfurt, guys. Frankfurt's our priority. So we don't want to miss that. Well, that was good, guys. Yeah, I agree, James. It looks very smart in that livery. It's an impressive airplane. It's a big piece of kit. It's a big, impressive, heavy airplane. So it's a crowd pleaser, more so than say a Q400. What have we got on finals? Let me just have a quick peekaboo at my flight radar. It's Q400 in from Terrace, WestJet. So we can have a look at that. I'll just again do a battery check. We're at 26%, so again, not quite critical yet. But let's get the WestJet. We haven't seen too many WestJet Q400s yet this morning. They're around, they're just not presenting themselves to us this morning. But yeah, here's one.
Charlie 33, please. 10916 ground, proceed via Lima to the apron. Lima to the apron, 116. Transit. Transit, thank you, so. 790.
Getting some burnt kerosene here, which I enjoy very much. That's the bonus. Okay, we've got a jet on finals. I'm just gonna get set up for it. Sorry, but that was quick, right? This is our Korean Airlines from Seoul. Korean Airlines Flight 71. It's an A330. Wow, cool. Our next arrival is Delta Airlines Flight 4062 Delta Connection from Seattle. It's a little Embraer jet, baby Embraer. So I'm going to pull the camera around shortly. So it's an Embraer 175ER. Thank you, Phil. He's a little bit ways out, so I'll just watch him. I think I'll bring the camera around just because I don't want to cause anybody to have motion sickness. And we got they're towing this triple into position. And here is our Embraer. Let's zoom in. Nice and quiet. Oh my goodness. No reverse thrust on that aircraft. Smooth like butter. Okay, now we've got this guy's closer. Double Korean. Oh, WestJet. Sorry, guys. This WestJet just kind of snuck in on us. It's okay. No biggie. It's not like we missed something, unique or special. I just figured the Korean was a little bit different and he deserved my camera time. So I think it was a good call. Yeah, nice Asian presence here. That's good. He's parking right here in front of us. See if we can find the marshal. Or they're waiting at the gate. That's good. There we go. He has officially arrived. Is that China plane still here? Yes, it is. The Air China triple is just right at the gate next door. I'll show it to you guys in a second here. Just going to check my flight radar to see if we have anything on imminent arrival. Yes, we have Houston, a United Airlines 737 8 or 9. I'm not sure what it is, but it's a stretch 737. United Airlines Flight 1797, inbound from International Airport, Houston.
Exit runway 31, contact mile 151 decimal 7 there. 31 to 17 shortly, Mr. 20.
And there's the Air China you guys were asking about, still at the gate. So, yeah, this United Airlines is getting pretty close. So, you can see we've got one departing right in front of us, and we've got one landing here right in front of us as well. So I'm just going to move the camera to the left and get set up for him. Just so we're good to go. There it is, kind of in the distance there. Yeah, so once again, this is United Airlines, Flight 1797, 737, 8 or 9, inbound from Houston. I'm going to check the battery here again once this guy's done his thing. Okay, kind of might be a good time because it's a little bit quiet here. So yeah, we're at 16% with battery, guys, so let's do a controlled battery change. I'm just going to get the camera set up for a controlled battery change. I'll turn the scanner off so it doesn't distract me. I'll get the replacement battery out of my pocket. And as I say, we're going to do a controlled battery change, everybody. So I'll do a countdown, and you will all know that I'm kind of ready for this, so bear with me, bear with me. As I say, I'll do a countdown. I'll do a 10, 9, 8 countdown when we're going to do the battery change. So, okay guys, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, battery change. Okay, we're back. We are back. I'm just setting the camera back up on the tripod. We've accomplished our battery change. Thank you. It was good timing, actually, because there's nothing too urgent here that we missed. So that was pretty good. And you know what? I have a bit of news to share with you guys. So that's our Canada news. So let me, maybe this is a good time to do that. So just let me get my stuff together here, and we'll do a bit of a news recap for what's going on here in Canada over the last week or so. So just give me a second.
Okay, hi guys. I've got a bit of a news update for you on what's happening here in Canada over the last week or so. A couple of new route announcements from Air Canada. They've announced from Vancouver a new service to Bangkok that's starting December the 1st. That'll be a seasonal winter service for us sun-starved Canadians wanting to get to Thailand to get away from the horrendous weather here in Vancouver. And in that vein, Air Canada is also starting a Miami service, a direct Vancouver-Miami. That starts on December the 17th, and that's going to be, I believe, 3 times weekly. Long flight, Vancouver-Miami. I'm guessing that's probably 6 hours at least. So that's almost like Montreal, Toronto to Heathrow. So yeah, very long flight, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be catering to those people seeking warmth and sun, and those people going on cruises. In the past, if you were booked on a cruise out of Fort Lauderdale or Miami from Vancouver, you'd have to fly to Toronto, maybe overnight. It was a bit of an arduous affair. So direct service to Miami is very, very, very cool. So congratulations to Air Canada on those two fantastic new routes. In other nudes, sun. I'm thinking sun swimming. So in other news, we have WestJet's possible looming strike action by their customer service staff. Speak of the devil, guys. Speak of the devil. We have a WestJet 737 landing. So there is potential labor action maybe on the horizon for WestJet. Their baggage staff and their customer service staff are considering strike action. So hopefully that doesn't come to fruition. What else have we got? Eva Air, they've been flying into Vancouver for a very long time, probably 15 years. I've done their 747-400 out of Vancouver to Taipei. That was about 6 or 7 years ago. But anyhow, Eva Air has announced that they've done an equipment upgrade. They're going to be operating their 787-10s to Taipei. That's 4 times weekly, summer service out of Vancouver. But that's an evening departure, an evening arrival and evening departure here at Vancouver. So if we do the pop-up shows in the evening, that may be something that would feature on those streams. But our morning shows won't see the Eva Airs because they're just, that's 12 hours from now kind of thing. So we don't see them. In other news, Canada's startup airline, Canada Jetlines, which has been announcing startups for the last 4 years, has again announced that they're starting up scheduled operations and charter operations for August. So they have an A320. I believe their first flights are going to be sun charter flights, and then they're going to layer in the scheduled services after that. So fingers crossed, Canada Jetlines will actually start service. We've been awaiting their service launch for 3 or 4 years, if not longer. And in other news, on the military side, Canada is very seriously considering and getting close to ordering the Boeing Poseidon maritime and airborne navigational and command post aircraft. Of course, many militaries throughout the world have the Poseidon. It's kind of like a mini AWACS aircraft, and Canada needs to spend more money as per our very weak contribution to NATO and NORAD of recent times. So we need to boost that. And the Poseidon is something that we are seriously considering right now, and hopefully we will place A320 landing, guys. I'm going to call it that. We're going to get back to the show. Thank you for the news. Thank you for watching the news report. I'll be back behind the camera.
Okay guys, I am back behind the camera, and let's get to this A319 or 320 that just landed while I was yapping away. So there it is. Is that a 319? Yeah, I think that's a 319, not a 320. It's a baby aircraft. On the Lima taxiway. And we have another inbound arrival as well. This is from Chicago, American Airlines. So I'm just going to yank the camera around so we can get our American Airlines Chicago arrival. have got another arrival here. It's a CRJ from Saskatoon. It's a little bit out, so we'll get this Airbus taxing in. 319. That's a 319 to my eyes. Not too many of these are in service. Ooh, what's that, guys? Oof. United.
Saskatoon, Air Canada 306 Heavy on June Yeah, 306 Heavy.
We've got some good ramp congestion here. I love ramp congestion. Look at that. Isn't that cool?
306.
Okay, let's bring the camera around for our CRJ from Saskabush. Bit of crosswind.
Number 160 Whiskey Charlie Tower, 12207 off from Charlie for takeoff runway 26 off.
Very nice.
Bye, Charlie.
Let's get the reg. There it is. Got the American Airlines coming in here. Yeah, it's not a bad show from the north, from this side, the north side. It's busy. Pretty busy actually for Thursday mornings. We haven't had much of a break here in the action, except when I did my news update. So we weren't doing a lot of thumb twiddling. Which is a good thing. There's a Beach 1900 landing on the other side. You just had a quick glimpse of it there. Pacific Coastal. And let's see, Kevin D. Kevin D, thank you very much for that £50 donation, Kevin. That is really, really appreciated. Kevin says, hey Henry, gonna wish at John Feza a special 21st birthday for tomorrow and see him Saturday for a celebration drink. My bank manager said it was okay to do so. That is awesome. So, John Feza, happy pre-birthday. Wow, your 21st birthday. Takes me back to 1985. But yeah, John, we're wishing you all the best. May you have a terrific year ahead. Good luck, much success and happiness and good health, and happy plane spotting. And thank you again, Kevin, for your very generous £50 donation. Just scouring the field. We do have an inbound. We have a YEG, that's Edmonton. WestJet 167, 737-8 on finals. So we're just gonna pull the camera over to the runway and we will zoom in for our WestJet YEG arrival, or Edmonton.
Canada 114 Heavy Flight, Delta 7 line up runway 26 left.
That's Delta 7 to flying up, 26 left. Air Canada 1 left line. 114. 114 Heavy Flight, Delta 7 line up runway 26 left. That's Delta 7 to flying up, 26 left. Air Canada 1 left line. 114 Heavy Flight, Delta 7 line up runway 26 left. 114 Heavy Flight, Delta 7 line up runway 26 left. 114 Heavy Flight, Delta 7 line up runway 26 left. 114 Heavy Flight, Delta 7 line up runway 26 left. 114 Heavy Flight, Delta 7 line up runway 26 left. 114 Heavy Flight, Delta 7 line up runway 26 left. 114 Heavy Flight, Delta 7 line up runway 26 left. 114 Heavy Flight, Delta 7 line up runway 26 left. 114 Heavy Flight, Delta 7 line up runway 26 left. 114 Heavy Flight, Delta 7 line up runway 26 left. 1
zoom in on the cockpit. I like the tight cockpit views. And he's taking the Lima taxiway. Speaking of WestJet, we've got a lot of WestJet action here. Look at this, guys. 2 WestJet 37s taxiing out and 1 landing. So triple WestJet. It's the WestJet witching hour. That's kind of fun. WestJet's busy here at Vancouver. 2 departures. Connie was 21 in 1980. Okay, so you're a bit older than me. I was born in 64. Have been spotting at this airport since 67. In the good old days.
1774, shortly. 1774, continue hotel Delta to Delta 7. Delta 1774.
It's interesting how they taxi off to the right there. Well, I guess that's how the ramp is designed. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Come on, nice. Beauty. Oh, we were lucky with that, guys. Cool. Very cool departure. Nice profile.
Number 202 is with you, the visual 26 left, and ODB will start slowing to 160.
Okay. Back to, where were we?
3001. Continue at number 1 now, the BMA 330 departing ahead. Alright, 3001, and we'll set up a little bit to number 202 with the traffic update.
So that Air Canada we just saw depart, the 78, that's operating the Air Canada 114 Vancouver to Toronto service. So nice to catch him. That was very nice, I must say. We have on the roll on the south side right now. There's a Montreal pulling into position, but we've got a Dash 8 taking off, so that's not too earth-shattering. Esther Leacock, she says she's also 1964. Awesome. Yeah. Little bit of wind, but it's comfortable. I hope you guys are chilled and relaxed. I am. Wow. Okay. Good. Air Canada is now cleared for takeoff. That is our A330 going to Montreal. The 306. I can hear the engines roaring. So guys, we're going to just put the camera right there. So when he clears the terminal building, we'll be able to catch him. So that's the plan. We are ready. I can hear the engines. It's like a buzzsaw. Come on. Come on. There it is. Cool. Very, very cool departure. Gear up. And, well, we kind of catch this guy here as well. Wanted to give you guys your money's worth this morning. The more airplanes, the better. especially the heavies, right? So that's why I wanted to get that heavy for us. Oh, he didn't take the Lima taxiway. So we've got this United taxiing out here. This is the United 1874 going to Denver. A320. We've got a Q400 in approach, on the approach here. And he is Kelowna. Air Canada coming in from Kelowna. So let's get that. Let us get that. Air Canada 8275. Nose detail. Noisy bugger. Now we've got the ANA pushing back right here, so let's just get him because that's kind of nice. Obviously going to Tokyo. No prizes for guessing that. Guys, I've got a request. I've got a special request. It's from me to you, and it doesn't cost a penny. I'm wondering if you guys can smash the like button for me. Just hit that like button. Let's see if we can move that like button. So just smash that like button, and I will be a happy camper. The channel will be very happy, and you will be doing us all a great favor. So if you did like this video, if you're enjoying this live stream, please hit the like button. That would be awesome. So they're going to disconnect this. Oh, this is a Alaska Airlines. Inbound from Seattle, of course. For sure on that. They're disconnecting this ANA. They'll be starting engines. Ian Deco, thank you very much for the £1. And if you guys are feeling a little bit more generous, if you can make a small donation, there's a little $ in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, and you can make a donation for our channel. No amount too small, no amount too big, so very much appreciated, guys. Any donation is welcome. This is Lynx inbound from Cowtown. Great way to fly here. guys, let's just see if we can get this. Where is it? I saw Q. There we go. I wanted you guys to have a look at this. They're in here quite a bit, but we haven't seen. This is our first this morning, so just wanted you guys to see that. Smiling face from Alaska. And let's watch our ANA depart the stand. He is now going to start his engines. All quiet on the set. If you ever go to Japan, you'll see all the ground techs bowing before the aircraft as it taxis off stand. Not so here in Vancouver, though. There's nobody bowing. It's a bit sad, isn't it? Nothing on the approach, so we're not really missing anything at this particular moment. So we might as well get up close and personal with this ANA 78 as he taxis off the departure ramp here. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. As I say, I've really enjoyed it. It's a great way to spend my morning here with you guys, soaking up the action. Runway side. And we're going to have more great shows once we've got our new streaming deck up and running.
United 1874 tower at Delta 7, line up runway 26 left. Runway 24. Express your 15 tower, wind over, and your discretion. 235, XLR Bravo, contact ground 1.7.
Just the links.
1874, contact departure in here from Delta 7, clear takeoff runway 26 left. Contact departure in here, 6 left from Delta 7, clear takeoff.
Thank you, Ian Deco. I'm glad you enjoyed the show, Ian.
Taxi via Juliet Hotel. Actually, Juliet Lima, Canadian. Juliet Lima, Canadian, for Dallas, 100. Alcan 235, down taxi Bravo to the evening.
Flare on final. Thank you, Phil. I do see him. I do see the flare on arrival. It's the flare 1277 inbound from Las Vegas. So I'm just going to move the camera around for the flare arrival. We'll just get set up for our flare so we can film his flare. There it is.
Tower, Challenger 604 Echo, X-ray, 26 left. Number 604 Echo, X-ray, Vancouver Tower, altimeter 3001, clear to land, runway 26 left. Land 26 left, correct, go ahead. I got a stage as 367, gate 33, uniform for push. Yeah, 367 ground, push back gate 33 at your discretion. Discretion, 367.
Well, we got some squeaky brakes. Always nice to hear. Okay, look guys, they're actually dragging this guy around. Wonder where they're going to move him. And we can see the reg. Let's have a look if we can see the reg on this guy. A7. Well, you guys are going to be able to see it better than me because it's just difficult on my little tiny screen. The back of my camera. Yeah, winglet. What is that? A7HM maybe? Hard to say. So, he's going somewhere. Well, at least we get to see the aircraft. Maybe he's operating a passenger service. Charter. Something different, isn't it? Let's see if I can see the reg now.
American 1790, Vancouver Tower, number 1 under 26 left.
Nope. I cannot see that, but whatever. Yeah, this is going to be operating a passenger flight, not a cargo flight, because they're dragging him to a gate at the terminal. It's nice. Again, I'm really happy we got to see this aircraft because it's something different. I mean, it's not a raving beauty, obviously, but it's just different. Something we haven't seen here in Vancouver before. Or I haven't seen here in Vancouver, I should say. And we haven't seen on one of our streams, so... It's going to that gate. Isn't that's neat.
American 1719, runway 31 to 0 from the Mexico, clear to land, 26 left. Clear to land, 26 left.
And here's the flare. Las Vegas. So he's going to come around to this side because he's got to clear U.S. Customs and the U.S. gates are on our side. Check the flight radar, see what's going on. There doesn't seem to be anything on. Yeah, it gets quiet actually about now. gets a bit quiet.
Well, guys, it's, I think, as good a time as any to end our show today. I know from the schedule that from after 1 o'clock it's pretty quiet. So we were here for the busy time. We got some good stuff. We got some heavies. I enjoyed hanging out with you all. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me here in Vancouver on a beautiful sunny day. And we'll see you next week, of course. And who knows, just watch out for our pop-up shows. We may do some pop-up shows. And as soon as we've got our new streaming deck up and running, for sure we're going to be doing pop-up shows. So thank you again for tuning in. Wishing everybody a good day, a good evening, happy spotting, have fun, and I'll look forward to seeing everybody on our next show. And do be sure to tune in to the Airliners Live Sunday, Super Sunday show that's coming up this weekend. So we'll see you guys soon, and thanks for tuning in, everybody. All the best. We'll see you later.